On the bench today is the Squier Master Series Esprit. When I was growing up in the 1980s and being first introduced to guitars, I would habitually every month go to the magazine rack at the Randall's grocery store I was working at in Texas, and I'd buy a stack of magazines with titles like Guitar, Guitar Player, Guitar World, etc. Then over the coming weeks, I'd read them cover to cover. Robben Ford always seemed to play prominently in the how-to articles. Learn how to play this Robben Ford blues or jazz riff, they would say. He really interested me, and I was expanding my musical focus from punk and rock to now listening to all things the blues. When reading the magazines, this is the first time I saw the Robben Ford signature Fender Esprit. Yes, it is basically a Gibson with a Fender logo. Let's get that out of the way right now. It does not diminish the fact, though, that it is an incredible instrument as well as one of the prettiest guitars I've ever seen. In 2005, I was really happy to see that Squier released their version of the Esprit. It was now possibly an affordable version for me. I went down and I did get to go and handle one and play it, and I was just amazed by it. I could not believe that for the manufacturer suggested retail of like $3.99 that this is what you would get. I really wanted one, but I had a new family and had just started a new job. At the time, I did not have the money to buy one. Fast forward to the last few years. I started looking for a used Squier Esprit. The used pricing on Reverb ranges from about $325 to one in good condition to over $800 for guitar in mint condition. I wanted something in the excellent to mint area of condition. Availability of the Squier Esprit is a huge problem. As I write this script, there's literally one guitar available on Reverb for $799. I was on eBay and I saw the guitar that I now have in this video on an auction, and it had an entry bid set at $399.99. Folks were watching the auction, but no one was bidding, and the auction was almost over, like within an hour or so. The photos were poorly done, and in the photos where you could really kind of make things out, you could see a lot of dust and dirt on the guitar. I kind of sniped the auction. I waited until last minute to bid, and I bid literally the asking price of $399.99. I was gambling that if I got the guitar, I'd find that it was just dirty, meaning that it had probably sat in a room somewhere for the last 20 years since it was made in 2005, and hopefully just gathered dust. When I got the guitar on my bench and gave it a thorough cleaning, I realized I had done really well. Other than some oxidation on the metal parts, the guitar pretty much was in almost mint condition. When I showed it to my wife, the first thing that came out of her mouth was, "You can't ever sell this." Here's some background on specifications on the guitar. Squier marketing literature gave the following marketing speak. The Squier Esprit is a chambered, carved top electric that allows for both solid body and semi-hollow tones. This gorgeous, sophisticated-looking, fast-playing double cutaway electric features a bound mahogany body, mahogany neck, rosewood fingerboard, 2 satin finished Duncan-designed humbuckers, and platinum hardware, and more. Originally, the Korean-made guitar, released in 2005 and discontinued in 2006, came in 3 colors: a black gloss, wine satin, and antique burrs. My guitar is in wine satin. The body is made of chambered mahogany. The set neck is a mahogany C-shaped neck with a rosewood fretboard. There are 22 medium jumbo frets. The fretboard radius is 12 inches or 305 millimeters. The nut width is 1.625 inches or 41 millimeters. The scale length of the guitar is 24.75 inches or 628.65 millimeters. The guitar comes configured in humbucker with 2 Duncan designed humbucking pickups. The pickup switching is a 3-position toggle. Position 1 is the bridge pickup, position 2 is both pickups, and position 3 is the neck pickup. There are a volume 1 for the neck pickup, tone 1 for the neck pickup, volume 2 for the bridge pickup, tone 2 for the bridge pickup. As I said before, the manufacturer suggested retail price in 2005 was $399. Here are my thoughts and observations. This is definitely an example of how periodically the Squier label produces a guitar that delivers so much more than the price point that it's actually sold at. In the case of the Squier Esprit, Esprit, this is ridiculously so. This guitar just amazes me at the quality of the manufacturing. The joins in the wood, whether it's at the sections of the body or the neck to the body, are exceptional. The fretwork is superior to most Squiers I've ever played. The sides of the fretboard are smooth to the touch, and I found 2 frets that had very minor rocking, and I'll correct that later. The back of the neck is comfortable, and the neck is a general joy to play. I love the rosewood fretboard. The tuners are smooth and do the job they are supposed to do without slippage, which is unusual for a Squier with factory tuners. With the set neck and chambered body, the guitar not plugged in has the acoustic resonance that I look for in a guitar, meaning I can sit and play the guitar without an amp, and it has a smooth acoustic sound. The electronics are very functional. The tone controls are responsive, much more than what I've seen in other Squiers. The tone drops off in a gradual way as you dial it down. Usually on an affordable guitar, I'm used to turning the tone knob and then just suddenly it just drops off to nothing. The pickups are some of the better Duncan design pickups I've ever heard. The lows are great, lots of mid-tone and very high ceiling of high-end tones. I do not have anything to say in a negative way about the guitar. Normally when I get a Squier guitar, I think that I would need to do upgrades to the guitar to get the guitar to play at this guitar's level. This guitar, I do not see the need for any upgrades whatsoever. I will do repairs over the years as I own it. Measuring the guitar's impedance. The bridge pickup measures in at 16.31 k ohms. Both pickups together measure 5.10 k ohms, and the neck measures 7.39 k ohms. The guitar weighs 7 pounds, 3.7 ounces, or 3.280 kilograms.